What's going on, guys? JPS back for another video, and today I'm going to be watching 5 things Americans do that drive Brits crazy. This is like my 6th take on this video because I keep trying to say something quirky, but it ends up coming out stupid at the start of the video. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit subscribe, consider joining the Patreon, first link in the description for full reactions to British shows and movies. And let's get right into this. Also, guys, comment down below some things that I do that piss you off, just because I'm American as well. So let's get into this. I'm sure there's some things that I didn't even realize I've been doing that drive Brits crazy. Let's find out. Here we go.
Hi, we're Joel and Leah.
And today's video is 5 things Americans do that drive Brits crazy.
Crazy.
Crazy town.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Mental.
You have sent us a crazy town. Okay, just so you know, guys,
These two are crazy.
I have made this exact same video in reverse, so things that Brits do that drive Americans crazy.
Yeah.
Just so you can't get too offended.
Lots of you will probably be triggered by this video and be like, oh my gosh, I'm so offended. But we have just done this for Brits as well, and on how annoying Brits are. So Triggered! I'm triggered! No! Get over it. We make fun of everyone, regardless of who it is. Even
Y'all better get to the damn video. I'm about to skip all this. They need to stop.
ourselves.
Take it with a pinch of salt.
Pinch of salt.
Honestly, because don't take it personally. Don't take
None of it is personal.
personally.
It's all a joke.
Yeah.
British people are sarcastic. I don't want to see any hateful comments, okay? None.
If you're going to leave a comment, leave an emoji.
Yeah.
Just leave an emoji.
Just leave a dagger emoji.
Yeah, if you want to say something horrible, that'll do.
So obviously, the UK and the USA are very close. There are lots of similarities between the countries.
Yeah.
But there are also a lot of differences, and we both piss each other off.
So, shall we kick it off with the first thing that they do?
Yeah.
Okay, the first thing they do is say, "Oh my God, say water."
Say water.
Say it again.
Say water.
Say table.
It's so cute.
Oh, wait, table sounds the same.
Table.
Say table. Oh wait, no, it's not as good as water. Water.
This pisses me off too. It's like the Brit is like a circus monkey for us Americans. Like, what? Everyone loves that, bro. That's such a fact. And bottle. I didn't even think about that. That's crazy.
Yeah, just saying that I love your accent. You like, it's a compliment, I guess. But it's just when you hear it all the time.
Yeah.
And it's the making fun, like, oh, you say water so funny. It's like.
Yeah, it can be a bit annoying. Just constantly like coming back to the accent. It's like, yeah, we speak differently. Carry on talking. Yeah,
which I know is kind of ironic because we've made videos like, oh, Americans say this, but let's ignore that. We know we're hypocrites.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Also, on the note of accents, like, what's even more irritating and annoying and uncomfortable is when Americans try and change, like, how they speak a little bit to sound like us.
Yeah.
But they're still, because it's so jarring, like, it's really hard not to cringe. They'll be like, oh, I was just, like, laughing at you, and they're like, oh, it's so painful. I can't deal. I don't know, maybe it's a slip of the tongue, but it's too much.
It's just, it doesn't bother me, but
I find it hilarious. Okay, this next one's to do with the service industry in America. It's when they take your plates away too soon. So say if you and I were eating and you finish first because you eat fast, and so do I. But you've finished even faster than I have.
Correct.
And they've taken your plate, but I'm still eating.
Yeah, hate that. Hate that.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. Don't do that to me.
Don't clear Brits' plates until...
Hey, you guys want to know what the bigger difference is? Every time one of them says eating, they do this little kind of motion or whatever. This means that you're holding 2 utensils in your hand. That will never happen in the United States. Unless we're cutting a steak or some type of meat, there is no knife in our hand. We go fork in, just like a monster. You guys know how I do it, but oh man.
Everyone has finished eating. It's so rude. So rude.
It's literally grinds on my gears.
And we know why. We know that
you're efficient.
Your views is that, yeah, you don't want a dirty plate sat in front of you. You want it gone as quickly as possible. But that is so rude in the UK.
Yeah, it's so rude. I hate it.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like I'm the only one eating.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this sucks so much. Titties.
Titties.
Also, if everyone's got their plates still, and people are coming to the end of it, you know, sometimes you're like, oh, can I try a bit of that?
Yeah.
And I've still got my plate there.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So that drives us nuts.
Yeah. That drives us nuts.
That drives us nuts. There's another thing that drives us nuts. The next thing that drives us absolutely crazy, bonkers, is the inability to use indoor voices.
We wrote this down before we filmed the video, and I was like, I'm sorry, but they're just always loud.
Yeah. Americans are, we've talked about before, physiologically, the way that American accents work, the sound reverberates more than British voices. We won't bore you with the explanation, just take it as correct.
Yeah.
Americans are just louder in general than we are.
There's no such thing as an indoor voice with them.
No, every
There's
conversation
no
is sort of a few decibels higher.
Imagine if one of us was American, we'd have to constantly adjust the levels of the sound.
Oh, yeah.
So one would be shouting.
Oh, yeah.
Or just normal.
No, they're just going on. They're just going on about this. That's a lie. I mean, I'm in denial, guys. I'm in denial. I'm sorry.
Would be.
Absolutely. It wouldn't work.
It's a bit
This
offensive,
wouldn't work.
but I can't deal with this.
They're just taking a piss right now.
He's so annoying. In America, we laugh at it. Because there's this one restaurant we went to, Outback, if you know it. It's an Australian restaurant.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Australian. Anyway.
All the genres of food
Australian.
that you do.
It's just burgers being like, it's Australian.
Yeah.
Anyway, we went there and the waitress obviously is very loud and she has to be because she's talking to like over all of the restaurant. And my dad is very quiet and she goes, anything for you, sir? Like drink wise. And my dad went, nothing for me, thank you, I'm fine. And she was like, what? And he's like, nothing for me, thank you, I'm fine. And she's like, huh? And we had to translate for him because he speaks very quietly and he doesn't just give one answer just going, no thanks. He always has to go, nothing for me, thanks, I'm fine. We're like, why can't you just A, speak louder, or B, just say no thanks?
No
like
thanks.
You're confusing her by
That's
just going,
so funny.
nothing for me, thank you, I'm fine. And
That's
it's just
really
so funny. It was a
funny.
complete clash of cultures where he was just very quiet and saying a million words. And she's just like, huh?
The next one is their overzealous patriotism in that very posh accent.
Yes.
It's just too much.
Yeah.
The kids, the schools, the national anthem,
Standing
the
up
lot.
in your classroom, like with your hand on your heart, or a baseball. So this is funny.
Yeah.
My mum and dad went to a baseball game in America.
Oh, the celebrations after they score.
No. That's
Even
another
worse.
thing. But they, before the game, they all stand up, hand on heart, sing their national anthem. And I was like, oh, so what did you do? Just sit there? And Mum went, no, I stood up and joined in. I was like, Mum.
I agree with this. I gotta say, there are some people who are just like, really, bro? Like, come on. I think, first of all, I don't think we should have the national anthem before sporting events. If you look at the history, it's literally just for military recruitment. Also, we shouldn't say, I pledge allegiance to the flag, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Because there's, like, half the damn Pledge of Allegiance is just wrong. and then also, like, I don't know, bro. Don't even get me started on that, guys. I could go on and on. But I completely agree with this.
You're not even American. It's just imagining her standing there, Debbie Wood, this British woman, like, joining in with the song. Oh, it is so fun. She doesn't even know the words
God,
either.
that's
So
amazing.
it's so
What was she like?
I don't know, I wasn't there.
Oh,
But
what?
then we went to a basketball game all
Yeah.
together, and me and my brother's girlfriend refused to join in. We just sat there like, we're like, this isn't our like, I'm happy to watch.
Yeah.
Like, go for it. America's great. But we're just like, I'm not joining in. This isn't my country. Whereas the rest
Your
of my
mum and dad
family,
do
yeah,
it.
all they're like, I don't know the words, but I'm
Did
gonna
you
do
do
it.
it?
Yeah. I think Ben stood up. I don't think Ben did the heart thing. But then me and Caitlin were just like, we are not doing this.
That's so funny. Because you're an attention seeker. You wanted
Yeah.
people to look at you.
Yeah, the truth is, it's more of an effort to not stand up than it is to just stand up and, like, do this. But I think at the last sporting event I went to, like, I just stand up and just stand there. I just stand there like an NPC for, 50 seconds, a minute, and then the game starts. So it's not that big of a deal, but, like, at the same time, do we really need fighter jets flying over the stadium before the game? Do we really need, like, How is this national anthem related to the game? I guess you could say American sport, but we'd be doing it before sports that are played worldwide. Like, it's not even American sport.
You'd be like, why aren't you doing it?
Plus, I'm also like, that's essentially pledging allegiance to America, and I'm sorry, but I'm English.
Yeah, fair.
Exactly.
I'd probably join
God
it.
save the Queen, yeah?
God save the Queen. Yeah.
Yeah? Just end everything with yeah?
Yeah.
God save the Queen, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, bro, stop.
This is my queen, I will never remove. We've never sung our national anthem in class or at school. We don't even know the words.
I don't even know the words.
God save our gracious queen.
God save our gracious queen. God save our gracious queen.
Our gracious queen. God save. We don't even know it.
We don't know.
And that's not because we're not proud to be British. It's just because we're kind of like.
Then we've never.
Britain's great, but so is other countries.
Yeah, and we'd all rather not sing.
Yeah. Yeah, please don't make me
Please
sing.
don't make us sing.
Please
Don't make us all do the same thing all together. There's nothing worse, is there? Turn to the person next to you and say your name and make friends with the person next to you.
Oh.
Stop. I'd rather die.
Yeah, literally.
Literally rather die. And the last one is...
The last one is the fact that you always assume you're the only country that has freedom of speech. And I get it. We've touched on it before. We've had some comments being like, yeah, but we're the only country that puts it in our constitution or whatever it is.
And we haven't got a written constitution.
And we haven't got that. And by saying that hate speech in the UK can get you in prison. But I'm like, that doesn't mean we haven't got freedom. Technically, I guess it does mean we don't have complete freedom to say anything. But we don't want people who say hateful things.
All right. On the topic of this, we don't have full freedom of speech either. Like, you can't make a website on how to build a bomb. You can't. There's certain laws, like you can't incite chaos or say something that's going to get people riled up or, you know, stuff like that. Like, there's laws in the United States against freedom of speech, so I'm not really sure who's saying that. But I guess for the hate speech thing, maybe we err less on the side of caution than Britain does. Is that what they're referring to? Maybe. Personally, guys, I'm not the biggest fan of freedom of speech too much. You got someone stood up on a corner with a megaphone spouting all of this nonsense, and I'm just like, sometimes I wish we didn't have freedom of speech. Those are the moments when. But on the contrary, it is a beautiful thing to be able to say almost whatever you want, which is like a big point of the U.S., our freedom or whatever we have over here. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Go USA.
To be allowed to live.
Yeah, I know.
If anyone incites racism and hatred and things like that, they deserve to be locked up. And every British person's like, here, get them locked up. No one wants them.
Yeah, definitely.
So I don't understand. And that's why we don't have the sort of equivalent of the Ku Klux Klan in the UK. Because we wouldn't stand for that. And they're instantly in jail. So instantly. So I don't...
In the United States, they're in the Senate. They're in the House of Representatives. They're in the... I don't even know I don't want to know what's going to be in the White House next. I hate this country.
I understand why people are like, yeah, we're the most free country in the world. And I'm like, no, you're not. Like, every country is free, and we just don't stand for bull beep.
Yeah. I was going to say we'd rather be safe than be free, but we're neither, are we?
Not safe.
We're not safe anymore, but not free.
You're
but yeah,
more
I do agree.
You're more safe. More safe.
Do you feel free?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I can say anything.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the thoughts that I have are not necessarily going to offend people.
No.
But I do feel like I can say anything.
Because you're a nice person, but anyone who does have those thoughts doesn't even deserve to live, so...
Yeah, the freedom of speech thing, I completely agree.
But anyway, get America, I guess you are free, like, congrats. You're a very free country.
No, jaw's really far forward.
Yeah, so I'm saying something really important
right now. So I just push my jaw even further into your face.
This is something Brits do all the time when they're really pretentious.
Yeah, so push you in front.
Imagine if our channel was just us talking like hi, I'm John. So annoying.
Okay, it's so annoying. Can't even look at myself doing that.
So there we have it. That's 5 things that Americans do that piss off British people. Like we said, we did do another video of British things that we do that piss off Americans, so go and watch that as well.
And if you have been triggered, then please leave a comment below.
All right, I'm trying to see the 5 things British do, but I'm sure you guys don't want to. You guys don't want to see that. See, there's the hypocritical side. You want to see the American bad stuff, but once it comes to yourself, nope, nope, nope. Just kidding, guys. Partially. But that was 5 things Americans do that drive Brits crazy. Honestly, I probably could have predicted a couple of those things looking back on it. But all those are like embedded in any person who's grown up in the United States to some degree. Like, you know, if you grow up in a real place, if you grow up in a real state, I guess they would say real state, then maybe a bit stronger on the patriotism and other aspects of being American. But I don't know, guys. Being American is weird. It's kind of weird sometimes. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you all in the next one.